Hello, welcome to DOTVPodcast. We are the Defenders of the Veil. It is Friday night, and that means it's time for Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. I am DM Ron. I will be your Dungeon Master, aka Dungeon Daddy, this evening. Joining us, we've got people joining us. I am not doing this alone. Thank goodness, right? Ricky's here.
Hey, what's going on, DM Daddy?
Lewis is...
Say it.
I already forgot. Lewis is here?
Yep, and you're still my daddy.
Okay.
Say it.
Say what, David? Say hi. David's here.
When they call you the DM daddy, you're supposed to call them they are your good baby girls. It's only proper etiquette.
I like kitten. Anyways, Rib Rob's here.
Hello, DM Daddy.
Say it.
Something dark side. Baby girl. Good girl. I don't know. I'm done.
Alright, guys, tune in next week.
Yeah, so... Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing this fine Friday night?
I'm doing great. Work's going great this week. About to kill some evil people, maybe some good people. We'll see how the week goes.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's a thing. Yep. Oh, thanks for feeding.
Ricky, you're getting past a note on Discord.
It's gonna be a minute before I can see it.
Let's see, what is... Oh. Gildo looks different now. Thanks for breeding, Gildo. Lewis, good job there. Excellent. Yeah, I think they're like level 13 now. They're incredible. Breeding up our dragon pet. Alright, so... That's right, we are in Dragonlance. We have entered the Northern Waste, so we've ventured north of the city of Calaman. And we came ashore. A small cove called Wrecker's Edge, where we discovered a Sylvanesti-made vessel had been moored, and we found an elf named Dalamar, who is part of a group of researchers who are looking for ancient ruins and relics in the region. Here's a few other things that happened. I know Bannon was up to some shenanigans. You want to fill us in on that, Lewis?
Sure. Can you remind me what I was doing?
That was...
Shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans. No, you took a certain amount of coins to a certain kender in the city?
Ah, yes. Well, Lord Butthead, Brackus, whatever you want to call the guy, Bacaris.
The guy that's going to be drinking the potion of
is
Hill Giant
being,
Intelligence.
a pain in the butt, even after he should have learned his lesson. And I took a good chunk of my money and took it to one of the kenders in the village and had them spread the wealth and the knowledge of Bacaris being a good for nothing.
Yeah. That sounds fun. Let's see what else. Oh, Peter and Nibs got some provisional badges to allow them to openly practice magic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not having the badges was stopping us.
might be like Harry Potter rules where they like detect you casting magic and they're like, hey, you gotta stop that or something.
Well, no, I've told you both about renegade mages back when we first started. So essentially, like any magic user on Kryn has to join the Order of High Sorcery, or they're considered a renegade. And renegades are either forced to join the order or killed.
Oh, damn.
Anywho, but yes, that is where we left off at Wrecker's Edge. You guys are on the beach there. Sorry.
Yeah, we talked to Delamar. I forgot where we left off after that.
Yeah, you were talking with Dalmar. I don't remember if you guys had sent word back out to the ships yet to let Derek know that you'd found a suitable landing place.
If we didn't, we're doing that now.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
we did.
And then I know that you were discussing whether you were willing to trust this elf or not, I think.
I'm suspicious, but I also want to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I think with just the book. I think with that, the ships with Derek and the Kellerman troops will begin to ferry in, and the soldiers will disembark and begin to set up a base camp. Meanwhile, Dalamar is still there. He's just kind of watching everything go on. And Derek, arrives with everyone and comes up. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Who's this?"
This here is Dalamar.
Yeah.
Been
Hello.
telling us he's doing some research around here.
Yes, you do say, yes, my name is Dalamar. We are part of, an expedition. Sorry, my book is all over the place. Oh, okay. But yes, I'm part of a contingent of Sylvanesti elves. We've been surveying the coast here for ancient ruins. I know there aren't any ancient ruins along the coast, but my leader, Zul Seal, wants us to search thoroughly anyways. And that's what we've been doing. I've invited your welcoming party, your scouting party, to accompany me to the camp to meet with Zul Seal and perhaps compare notes and see what's going on.
Yeah, they've been fighting the blue draconians. Huh. So, yay.
Blue?
Mm.
Huh? Wait,
They come in multiple colors.
so wait, you guys are you're Sylvanesti? I thought you
No, I'm a Kender.
guys. No.
I don't know what I am.
So
Can I insight check Dalmar? We didn't do it last time, but can I insight check him when he says he doesn't think there are any other like ruins around here? Sylvanesti ruins?
Sure.
Alright. Get my character sheet.
Yes.
Insight.
Yeah, he's being completely honest about that. He said that they're surveying the coast for ancient ruins and that there are none here. And that's
Mm,
so far accurate. He doesn't seem to be lying.
I got you.
I mean, I pointed out where they're at. I mean, he just don't believe me.
All right, cool. Can we excuse us a sec? We're just gonna like chat over here for a minute.
Okay, have a good one.
No,
Right here.
Bannon. No, you guys come with me. I was talking
oh.
to Dalamar. Dalamar, please wait. Yeah, no, that's fine. I understand. All right, so Dalamar steps away and allows you guys to converse privately. Garrett says, what do you guys think? You know, of this Dalamar.
I think something's afoot at the Circle Reef, but
Yeah.
but I figured we
Something's
can
a
go
little-
with him anyway.
What type of elf is he again?
He's a Sylvan SD elf.
Just the whole time, I'm just kind of like, ugh.
Making that sound.
Like, is there like a problem with him that I need to be aware of?
No, he's just a person, and we have a hard time believing people right now.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not sure if we could trust him either.
Yeah, we've met a lot of unsavory persons.
Well, he invited you back to his camp, right? Why don't you guys go with him, and then you can see, yeah, you guys would be the best to determine if he can be trusted or not.
I don't trust this type of elf.
And then, while we're gone, you can surf some righteous waves.
Maybe. We're kind of busy. We're gonna be setting up the mobile base camp, but, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll start setting up camp, and you guys can, go check out these elves and see if they're legit.
Well, all right, we'll go find out if they're too legit to quit.
Hey.
I like that.
I asked for that.
You absolutely did. And you didn't even know you were doing it.
Well, that's the best way to do it, isn't it? All right, so Dalamar is kind of standing a little bit a ways from you, waiting for you to approach. Are you guys ready to travel?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't be. Nibs is all stocked up on snacks. He's ready to go.
I am on Cassie, and he is ready to embark.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, the drum roll ruined your pun. I apologize. All right, so you guys head off. It is a warm day. The sun is high. You begin to traverse through. Now, let's talk a little bit about the terrain here. The coast is not too bad, but you are definitely getting a feel for what's in store for you. The path that you have to take to get to this camp, you guys travel with Dalamar for about 8 hours.
Wow.
And you only get about 12 miles away.
Is it just like super treacherous? Like
So,
I make sure.
rocky?
I make sure as we're traveling to look at Bannon and going, isn't this so nice to be moving at a nice leisurely pace? This is way better.
Yep.
Just kind of
Nobody
makes
that we know
snide
of is
little
in
comments
imminent
like
danger,
that.
so everything is good to go.
Just keep making snide comments to Bannon the whole way.
So essentially what it is like the terrain, it's broken up by canyons and sheer plateaus, and the entirety of the northern wastes is considered difficult terrain for the purpose of travel. So as a result, when you travel across the map, you are going to be moving at half speed. That means if you move at a normal pace,
Nibs is happy.
you can move 2 hexes per day.
All right.
Now, we'll talk more about this later, but you are also going to have to consider in the fact that you're going to be moving with an army also. Not like at the same time. You guys will essentially be ahead. You'll be able to like scout ahead, report back, that sort of thing. But the army is going to be moving at a slightly slower pace.
This is good. I like it.
So they're going to be moving about 1.5 hexes per day when traveling.
You know, Nibs, if you can't stand the fire, stay out of the dragon's mouth.
Ooh,
I'm planning on it.
Now you were already, Peter was at least a little prepared for this thanks to the research he had done in the library at Castle Calaman.
Yep. Put on some sunscreen.
Mhm.
Got plenty of water.
But you'll also note too that although it's like you're kind of trying to sort of like map the route that you took to get from the landing spot to where you're going, and like, you know, because it's a lot of like up and down, you're going in between like canyons and stuff, like using the sun for directional purposes is sometimes going to be difficult. So unless you're up high and can see what's going on. I wonder if we're getting
Oh,
Ricky
I gotcha.
back. Oh. I don't know why I did that. Okay.
And I'm not very perceptive, but during our travels, I'm looking for these ruins that he's talking about.
I think any ruins would be interesting.
It'd be funny if we just like ride right by what he's been looking for.
Knew I couldn't trust that guy.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Dalamar leads you to his expedition's encampments, about 12 miles northwest of the Hidden Cove. The journey takes the better part of the day, during which Dalamar was, just making small talk and, trying to learn a little bit more about why you guys are here no, we pretty much already covered all that in the intros, or even last week. You reach the camp. It's small. It's on a plateau overlooking the wastes. There's about a dozen or so tents arranged in a spiral pattern. And yeah, like yeah, just like a spiral. You know, they're elves. They're artistic even when they camp.
I got you.
I think Ricky's computer is restarting or something probably. Which is kind of sad with him being the elf in the party. But yes, when you arrive, there's 10 elves present. Wandering about, kind of conversing with each other, looking over like rocks and things. And one of the elves, so you know that elves are essentially like ancient beings. Like, I mean, they get really old and they live a long time.
And really grumpy.
But the thing is too, it's like, even old elves don't typically look old. Well, the one that approaches Dalamar and you guys as you enter the camp looks old. This is an elf that looks old, and
Guy's ancient.
Probably
Probably as old as the ruins they're looking for.
Now, do any of you
This
guys...
guy predates the trees that were cut down to make our boat.
Does anyone in the party speak Elven?
I am not
I
sure.
would put money on no.
I speak Korean, Solomonic, sign language, and common.
I speak common and halfling, which I don't know how I would know halfling.
I speak common and halfling too. We need to talk in halfling more. I have telepathy and I want to speak in a different language to keep people from knowing what I'm talking about.
Well, we'll fix your language, Ribrob, because
When we go up to the
He is a halfling. He starts with halfling in common.
Yeah, but this isn't a normal... Like, halflings do not belong in this world. You guys are lucky I even allowed it. He does not have halfling language. He was not raised with halflings, so he doesn't even know... He didn't even know that other halflings existed until he met Nibs.
Yeah, I have no idea what that second language would be, so... And I don't want to pick Elvish just because it's convenient right now, so I'm going to say...
Pick Gnomish.
Well,
nobody picks Gnomish, so pick Gnomish.
Who is your mentor? Is he a human? Is he a elf?
Oh, he's half elf, isn't he?
I thought he was human.
I don't remember.
You can scroll back up through the Discord.
But when we go up to the old man, I reach into my pocket and go, "Did you lose this?"
Is it the spearhead?
No, it's a vial containing an unknown plant seeds.
So the old elf completely ignores you, and he starts speaking to Dalamar in Elvish.
Fucking rude.
Since nobody here speaks Elvish, I'll let you make insight checks to kind of, it's gonna be easy.
Body language.
Yeah.
He's not happy with the halflings, but he's really happy to see a kinder.
No, Nibs is perfect, understanding this guy perfectly. Everybody else is misunderstanding him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a little bit of back and forth between the two. And after a few moments, the older elf turns and hello. We are conducting research here, but as you can see, we have our things well under control. Your presence isn't needed. Does anybody want?
So, guys, with him needing our help so badly, what do you think we need to do? Hashtag role playing the 4.
Well, since he was nice enough to ignore us before, I act like he's not there. I turn to the other guys going, so this pompous little dude acts like he don't need anything because, he don't want us to find out what he can't find. So what do you think we should do?
I think you're
find the thing
misunderstanding
He doesn't
him.
want us to find.
I think you're misunderstanding him. I'm totally getting the vibe that he needs our help.
Well, yeah, but he's like Baccharis, and thinks he's better than everybody.
There's no shame in asking for help, big guy. Peter just hats like whatever he can reach.
All right, Peter, you can make a persuasion check.
Okay. Where's my persuasion? There it is. Damn. What are my rolls right now?
Well, speak quickly. We have much work to do. What do you want?
What do we want?
What brings you out here? Why is
Your friend
Trail.
Dalamar said you needed help.
we don't need help? And
They just want to
Dalamar's
continue
like,
to look.
no, I thought I said that we could perhaps compare notes. I didn't say anything about helping us.
They have notes about blue. We have notes about red. He don't want us to find the runes that they say they're trying to find but can't find.
Red,
And,
blue, red. What are? You confuse me, Kender. I do not know what. Why do you speak of colors?
Okay, red. Okay, it's the color. Let's see here, and I look at something and find something red. That right there, that's the color red. And there's red draconians that we've been fighting, and you've been fighting, and I find something blue. Blue. That's blue. You've been fighting blue draconians. Man, I thought these guys were supposed to be smart.
Yeah, me too.
Well, when they get old, they
Wait.
start losing it.
Wait, so
Probably.
are you trying to tell me that there's a red dragon army? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. So I speak slower. You been fighting blue, pointing to blue. dragon
Enough of
army.
this.
We
You guys,
Welcome
If
back
you-
in now.
if you are so eager to rush off to your deaths, so be it, but leave my camp and do not return. Dalamar, we have too many things to worry about here. I command this expedition, and specifically you. Focus on the survey. Now, escort your visitors away and get back to work. and the old elf starts to leave. And Ricky, I'll give you a chance here.
He's giving you a chance to save us from ourselves.
Okay.
Because we totally screwed that up.
And I will use. I'm going to use my Robbie Jean to add proficiency bonus to that.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him before he makes this roll.
Okay, no, you're not. You can do the Robbie John's bonus.
Boo.
Yeah, so it's 16 for sleight of hand.
And what are you trying to do?
The old man's a pompous ass, so I'm pickpocketing him.
I guess we're all making new characters.
I think Ricky needs to have his chance to do things first.
Basically, we just came up to a camp of these Sylvanesti elves.
Yeah.
Sylvanesti works too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he definitely does.
When you say Sylvanasti, my character goes,
They were being pompous pricks, and we were being assholes back, basically.
No, we had to explain to them because they were not grasping that they were fighting blue draconians. We were fighting red. Then I had to slow it down really slow so he could understand us.
Were they denying that red draconians existed?
No.
No, that he got annoyed, and he's trying to send us away.
Why is he annoyed?
Because he didn't want us here to begin with.
Yes, which you would know because you understand Elvish.
Oh, what'd he say?
It was essentially, why are you bringing strangers here? We don't need them. Dalamar, what are you thinking? No, get back to work, get rid of them, and then, he that was all in Elvish, and then he told everyone else.
Which Nibs has taken to mean that they totally need our help, and he's been advocating that we help him.
That's weird. That's a weird movement on Neb's part.
Well, he rolled a 4.
Well, I rolled a 4 on the insight check. What do you want me to do about it? I'm role playing the 4.
I will have translated all of that to everybody. And so we're essentially trying to help them find the runes. Is that what we want to do?
Well, we were going to be comparing notes, and we were going to try to help them because we figured we did something good for us too. But he's just a Picaris.
Because the main thing is you guys are here. You're supposed to be trying to find this city of lost names, but you don't really have any idea where to start. You guys ran into Dalamar, who's they've been surveying the region, and well, it essentially invited you back to the camp to hopefully compare notes.
What's the name of the older elf?
Zulsuel.
I'll look at him and say, Zulsuel, I know you don't want us around, and I know you don't particularly like anything that's not your kind. If you'll give us a little bit of help, we'll leave and we will stop bothering you. We're looking for this lost city. If you can point us in the right direction, that will speed us away from you, unless you want us to be around searching for a while.
Okay, you know what? You can make a charisma check or persuasion check.
Well, that's not good news.
Can I cast guidance on him when he does that?
You can, yes.
You can, yes. Good.
Ooh, a 4.
Ooh, nice.
You said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
a 22.
Damn.
Dang, that is a lot. Bannon, you used your Robbie's blessing. Okay. 22.
starting to feel like this Dalmar guy isn't actually so bad compared to this guy.
So Zulsa looks at you, Crawl. Kaganesti. Cousin. Then perhaps you can even appreciate what's happened. Do you not know what happened to the homeland?
I've only heard some rumors. Is it true?
And he's speaking to you in Elvish.
I'll reply in Elvish.
So, yes. Sylvanesti lies in ruin after being invaded by dragon armies.
I'll show the appropriate amount of despair for him.
We struggled to defend our homeland and were ultimately forced to retreat to the island of southern Urgoth. There we sought a new home.
Eyebrows raised in shock.
But us here, well, we were among the defenders of Sylvanesti. We failed to protect our homeland. And then
Did you move to the Vale to start defending there?
You cannot understand any of this. No peanut gallery, please.
Boo.
I will share the story of my tribes being pretty much wiped out by a group working with the Red Dragon Army.
Okay, but so what he was trying to say was, when we failed to protect the homeland, we were sent on an expedition to the wastes to follow centuries-old legends of Sylvanesti magic lost in the region. We hope recovering such magic might help us save our homeland and redeem ourselves in the eyes of our people, but until then, this is our fate. And, you know, this may be a fool's errand, yes, but if I am to spend the rest of my days in this bleak expanse, I am determined to spend them as an exemplar of thoroughness and scholarship. So no, Kaganesti cousin, your help will not be needed. As I said before, please do leave. Don't return. I can't help you.
You haven't heard of this? What's the name of the town?
City of Lost Names.
You haven't heard of this City of Lost Names?
Whatever it is, it's irrelevant to the cause of my people.
I think I understand keeping our families away from everyone else, but I think we're running out of options. The gods have started. Wait, do I know anything about Brimble?
No. You probably
I'll
wouldn't.
just. I've been spending a lot of time with Bannon.
Yeah, and Bannon's a paladin of Kirijola.
Yeah. Is he? Has he shown some holy? You've done some holy stuff?
I don't think he has.
Yeah, I haven't yet, no. But I do talk about Kiri Jolith and.
So then I'll say, the clerics of the gods are making a return. This one's brother, I point to the kindred, as incredulous as it sounds, was a cleric of Kiri Jolith.
Yes, and I now.
Well, do you speak Elvish?
He doesn't.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah. He'll just hear me say a bunch of stuff and then Kiri Jolith by pointing at him.
Well, be that as it may, I do wish you luck then. Perhaps take care. Rushing off after this dragon army. Rushing off after this City of Lost Names.
I understand the despair you carried. You fought and lost in a battle that really impacted your homeland. We'll respect your way.
Dalamar puts his hand on your shoulder and just kind of like gives like a shake, just like.
Well, yeah. So hold on. I promise I'm not going to be a jerk here. I say I understand, and we'll leave. And I hope you find your peace. And I hope that our efforts will bring some sort of help to you as well. If we run into each other again, hopefully we can run into each other again as cousins, lost or hopefully less lost and more at home. And I'll give him some sort of elvish salute. And I'll let Dalamar start to pull me away.
All right. Bannon, you get a pouch of herbs that you managed to, or do you still bother with the pickpocket since like Crawl was here to talk?
Yeah, and he wasn't as big of an ass. So
we recon some of his jerkness. So Crawl will roughly translate, and I'll tell you exactly how I translate. I'll just tell you what I say. Crawl will look at you and go, "These people, these elves, were attacked by the dragon armies in their homeland, and they lost their homeland. They lost the battle. These guys were sent on a mission to recover ancient lore, probably as a punishment, because they were defenders of the homeland that lost. These people, they're holding it together, but they're broken right now. As a lot of their families, their kingdom, and everything that they grew up and held dear to themselves have been taken away from them."
Oh, so they lost family. Yeah. I know nothing about that.
No, they lost family. You know everything about that. They don't really know, as far as I can tell, anything that can help us. And they're trying to isolate themselves, as is my people's custom for the most part of existence. And they're trying to keep it together through an immense grief. They're a lot like you, just taller and meaner.
And older.
And less good looking.
And less good looking. And I'll put my hand on Bannon's shoulder.
All right, come with me, friends. I do apologize for wasting your time. Once Dalamar gets you guys.
No, it's okay. We have tons of time to waste.
Once Dalamar gets you guys a little ways away from the camp, he kind of lets his guard down a little bit, like loses his composure a little bit is more what I mean. He's just like, I can't believe that he's just content to spend the rest of his days toiling around here, flipping over rocks, looking for whatever.
I put my hand on Dalamar and I go, he most likely died defending the homeland. And that's just the body that hasn't realized it yet.
Look, I do understand the frustration there, but we're not going to make any progress if we just keep going up and down the coast and keep flipping over the same rocks. Which is why I think we might be able to help each other.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We flip different rocks.
Well,
That was going to be my suggestion, Bannon.
I mean, I don't think you need to literally be flipping rocks, but
They're enthusiastic.
they are. All right.
What if we flip off rocks? Will that help?
I'm nerding out so hard that this character's who we're talking to.
So, I should probably let you guys know. A few days ago, we did spot some Dragon Army soldiers. They were heading north. I don't know where they were going, but I do suspect that they are not just wandering. Perhaps the Dragon Army, my expedition here, and perhaps even you guys are all have similar interests in this City of Lost Names. Yes, I have heard of it. I didn't say anything before because I wasn't sure if, it's ancient Sylvanesti's secrets. I don't just want to tell that to anybody, but
Is
Yeah.
that how you got your clothes so white?
Mike,
What?
huh? My clothes are blue.
Ancient Sylvanesty secrets, huh?
I'm confused.
Yeah, same.
Ricky's confused.
It's an old ancient Chinese secret. It's an old commercial for cleaning clothes.
Oh.
Should probably avoid.
All Lewis
commercials
has
like that.
accomplished has proved that
Hey,
he's older than
Scarlett,
the
how
rest
you
of
doing
us.
tonight? Thanks for stopping in.
What's up, Scarlett?
What up,
All right.
The Lizmeister.
But yes, the City of Lost Names. I have read a little bit about it from the Sylvanesti writings that led us here in the first place. I don't know its location, but
It's to the north.
I'm very interested in finding it. It was reportedly a magical marvel that might hold valuable secrets.
Well-
Now, perhaps I can further my research without actually disobeying Zulcel.
You
There
can
are...
help us get away by taking us north.
Well, I can't actually go anywhere, but I can at least show you guys a few locations that, well, they are related to or of similar age to the City of Lost Names. So there might be some relevance there in exploring these sites. I have not yet been able to convince Zulcel to actually get out there, but I can mark them on your map, and you guys could check them out.
What's the trade?
There is no trade. I should be able to get more information about where the city is, and then yeah. Well, that's the trade right there. You go to these locations, you relay your findings to me, and then I'll take that information to determine the location of this city for you.
Sounds like a fair trade to me.
Now, here's where we've got. Let me make sure I'm on the correct layer here. So actually, this is where we are here.
And I wish I remembered where exactly I pinged before.
Oh,
Because that would be awesome if I were to ping close to one of these names.
I don't even know where you pinged. I didn't see it. So, oh no.
It's up here somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Okay. Oh, that's a neat location. I will further relay these locations after I tell this terrible joke.
I love you, Scarlett.
I love you, Toasty. Oh, okay. Let's see. Here's one some of us might get. How did the DM get lucky?
Oh, I think I know how this goes.
He found a pair of dice by the dashboard lights.
What?
That is an old reference.
Yeah, that's lost on me.
I knew that one would go right over your head.
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights by Meatloaf.
There you go. That's it.
All right.
I got the reference. It just wasn't funny.
Yep. Most of them aren't.
Though that does lead to the DM praying for the end of time.
Hmm. Now I'm praying for the end of time. Okay.
I would do anything for loot.
But I won't do that.
All right. I'm showing off locations here on the map. So,
Just go ahead and kill the dragon. You can have all the loot. But I won't do that.
all right. So this one here is called let's see. The Blue Phoenix Shrine. Over here
The Blue Phoenix Shrine.
is a place called Sunward Fortress.
Am I the only one that occasionally wants a DM to be like, and over here, it's called South Compton?
I'm just saying you're the DM. Nothing's stopping you.
Memory issues.
And then this location here is called Wakenreth.
Have I heard of any of these?
You have not.
I couldn't even roll for it?
There's no point in rolling.
So we gotta visit all these places?
Yes, check these places out. And in a few weeks, I should be able to meet up with you at Wakenreth. Or maybe just a week. I don't know. It depends. I'll work on convincing Zulcel to let me get away from this expedition, and there we can exchange the notes and pinpoint this lost city.
All right, y'all. We're going on a road trip.
Going on a trip. In a magic rocket ship.
Okay.
I hate that song.
But, all right. Very good. Safe travels then, and we'll meet again very soon.
Arrivederci.
I will return to my camp, and Dalamar leaves. He returns to the elf camp, and leaves you guys to do what you want now.
Oh, but before he leaves, I want to say sorry for being acids to him.
Hey, no,
It's okay. He speaks asshole fluently.
that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's the second language of the elves, is it not?
Well, I'm fluent in it, and I'm a dumb wood elf.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo!
I was just listening to Dennis Leary's song.
I'm an asshole. Okay. Wow.
I imagine that's your theme song, Ricky.
I love that song so much. It's 90s grunge style.
I drive really slow in the ultra fast lane while people behind me are going insane. Yeah, I know the song too.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
We're
Ron.
heading
back
to
you.
sea.
Whale skin hubcaps.
We're back on you, Ron. What do you want us to do?
You can Google it later, Ribrob.
Dennis Leary's a stand-up comedian who made a song about being an asshole, and it's one of the greatest songs of all time.
He's not wrong.
With little baby CYs.
All
right, so it's getting late in the day. Again, it took you... Oh, Ricky, you might have been out. It took you guys like 8 hours of travel to get
I heard that
point A to
before my
point
computer
B.
went boom.
So, if you travel anymore tonight, you risk exhaustion. You can camp a little ways away from the elf camp, like, so that you're not like right up in their shit.
But close enough, if they get in trouble, we can be there and ditto.
Yeah, but
Even though they
then
won't.
you can decide what do you want to do in the morning. Now, there's something that we are really bad at. Do we have the far gab?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
We're only
snap.
12 miles away, so we're good.
Yep. So you would be able to report back to Darrett.
Yeah, we
from
probably
here.
should say something because we've been away for a whole day.
But yeah, I mean, you can report back to Darrett here, and then decide what you want to do the following morning. If you want to return to the camp and meet back up with the troops, if you want to start heading off to one of these locations. And that's something I'll point out real quick too. Even though that these letters all go in order, you don't necessarily have to go in the order of the letters. You can do it any way you want. You don't even have to go to those locations if you don't want to. You could just explore the map and hopefully run into something. We'll see.
Well, in my mind, I'm thinking C, E, D, but, that's just my mind. I get on the far gab. Yo, most righteous leader. 'Tis I, Bannon, Paladin of Kirijolit.
Oh, verily, Bannon. What news do you have? Over.
Elves are assholes. Over.
That's not news. Over.
Yeah.
They don't want any real help around there, but they did give us a little bit of hints on possible areas that we need to go check out for the City of Lost Names. And if you pull out your map, you see that little area from the water that goes in to, I don't know, a big old cracky crack and everything, and describe where C is. I'm like, okay, that is a possible spot of something or other. And then like the top island, or not island, but the top little peninsula up above, the second peninsula up above where we're at, way up there. Well, there's another area up there. And then if you go, I don't know, southwest into like the second big rock up from C, up in that little valley area, that's another area.
Okay. I think we might need to regroup at some point to like compare a map, but I think we might be able to locate that C1 easy enough. Do you want us to like kind of? Are you guys gonna come back, or like? I mean, obviously not tonight, but like, are you guys gonna come back, or should we like start heading off in that direction to meet up? Over.
Well, I think the cool thing is, you guys can travel and we can travel, and we'll be there about the same time. And then, even if we're there a half a day early, we can make sure it's safe, so we don't lose any more of your grand people. Over. Are we supposed to be saying over? Everybody says over. Okay, over. I don't know. Okay.
You gotta make sure you use Roger as well.
Crow say Roger over. He's not
Who's
even on the
Roger?
thing.
What's your vector, Victor?
I don't know.
Hey, Darren, do you have a Roger? Peter was wanting to say something to Roger.
Roger.
Roger Dodger.
Oh my goodness.
So
Cat
Same
is
like
enjoying the stream. Over.
Droids. Roger, Roger.
Oh my. If there's anything.
That does not compute. That does not compute.
Don't. Let's not
You're
get
under
started.
arrest.
Yeah, let's not get started on battle droids. Jeez.
Are we talking Star Wars now, guys?
Nope. We are talking. Which direction are we going? There it's yeah. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Well, you guys get some sleep, and we'll start heading west in the morning. Over.
Roger.
Roger.
Okay. Bye, Roger. I guess. Over.
Roger. Over.
Victor.
Oh.
And Shirley, you're just.
Don't call me Shirley.
How
Over.
far does the Fargab
18
Gab.
miles.
15 miles?
18.
18. Okay.
But if they travel, their travel, we won't be going to sea. We won't be outside of their range ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up another marker for the army. I'll just have to, for the time being, I'll use.
That is something I'm a little afraid of.
Ooh, you could make a circle and with a K in the middle, and they could be the Circle K.
I just listened to that Dennis Leary song, and I'm very happy with that choice.
Oh my. Okay. What do I need?
The only Circle K I think of is like the little gas station by Publix.
Well, something's afoot at the Circle K.
My name is Ted Theodore Rose. My name is Bill S. Preston Esquire. And we are Wild Stallions! I watched Wayne's World and Bill and Ted's first movie religiously a lot.
Alright.
So many references just going right over my head.
Because you are an uncultured swine.
Wow. Thank you.
Yes.
You have to watch really crappy pop culture movies, or you're not going to get that stuff.
Oh, I can't get it to work in there. Oh well.
Take what you will from that.
Probably a break. All right, let's head to the place.
Alright, so.
I want to get in a
Go
fight
to
and shoot
sleep.
something.
We take watches.
Does the
Yeah.
trash show up?
Yeah, let's see. So, okay, this first night.
Yeah, I'd like to pew something.
So, are we doing watches? What's the
Oh,
order?
yes.
What are we doing?
I'll take the darkest time. I'll take the darkest watch. Because I'm an elf, I only sleep a little bit anyway, so.
Wasn't sure if the magic users of the group would prefer the like the beginning one and the end one, or if they want to take a middle one.
I don't care either way.
I don't care. I'll take the last watch.
Sure, Peter will
Shoot.
take the first one then.
Okay, then I'll take the third.
Does that mean I'm taking the second?
I thought that's what you said.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Yeah. You take a second. Levna's there too. Kind of.
Which one's Levna?
I forgot about her.
Who's Levna?
Levna is the Solamnic Knight that's like
She was like one of my mentors until I like outclassed her.
So as soon as we sit down for watch and they're making dinner, I try to go to the far speaker or whatever it's called and get in touch with my gnomish love. I'm all like, breaker, breaker, 1-9. I'm looking for a short time and a good time.
They're just on the other end.
You got Crooked Arrow Shaft reaching out to little love gnome. Little love gnome, you out there? What's your 20?
Holy shit.
It's like, hey, everyone can hear you, right? Over?
There's only one person I care that hears me. I'll let all these other people be jealous.
Wow. All right.
Eastbound and down.
Who's on first watch? Peter?
Yep.
Who's on first?
Yes. Make a
you go
perception
gnome?
check, please.
Once you go
Yeah.
gnome, you know you're home.
Also, as Peter starts his first watch, he's just gonna cast Mage Armor just in case.
That's a little presumptuous. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, I have a good perception. That was a 2 I rolled for my second watch.
Perception. Wow. It's an 11.
Okay. And Kroll got an 8. Who's got the third watch?
7.
7. And you guys just like this being in a new place is just, I guess, kind of like exciting. Almost like
We're on vacation.
yeah, it's like
It's just harder for me to focus when the love of my life is so far away.
Wow.
Ricky, we've been telling you for a while you can come visit anytime you want.
oh my.
That is fair. He has been telling me for a while I can come visit whenever I'd like to.
Let's see, Nibs, you want to make a perception check, please?
I'd rather not, but you're gonna make me do it. A 9?
Oh.
Nice. Oh,
Nibs has done his best work on watch this evening and is rather proud of himself. Doesn't matter what happens.
and as usual, Levna is the only one taking her job seriously.
No, Nibs is taking his job seriously. He's just not good at it. He thinks he's amazing at it.
I don't know. You saw stuff and you made sure that that we were safe from it, even though there wasn't nothing there.
All right, so nothing. The night is rather uneventful. And it is the following day.
Could you just start music?
Yeah.
You just made me shite my pants.
There's been music going the whole time.
For me, it stopped for a little bit ago until just this, or I blocked the other music out mentally and just now got Molly thumped.
Nope. Yeah, you were blocking the other music out. It's been going the whole time.
All right. That might not be the best one. Let me do the other one.
No, leave it. It's stressful and I like it.
Yeah. I mean, this could be kind of stressful because now you guys are traveling. So what have you decided to do this morning?
I get on the fire speaker one more time and pine for my lost time with my love, and then get ready to eat breakfast and scout.
you guys want to head? Which direction do you want to go?
I think we kind of agreed on C. Or at least no one spoke against it.
Okay.
This square, then this square, then I figured we can go here, then here. That basic path.
You could also draw.
Yes. So, and let me put this one down.
There you go.
That on there.
Do 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 do.
Okay. Oh, hey now. This is.
You're an all-star.
Nope, that's an alien face.
Yeah, that's what that looks like. All right, you guys are headed to sea. So like I said before, you can traveling at a normal pace. You can move 2 hexes per day without risking exhaustion.
Yeah.
You showed me a direction you wanted to move. I'm gonna have everybody make a survival check, please.
Survival.
Nib's got a 6.
Wow.
My rolling is on point tonight.
Ooh.
We're all just rolling like shit.
We
How
split
about
the
Levna?
We've split the room, so Levna's gonna be the tiebreaker. Of course she doesn't have that. It's just gonna be a wisdom check.
Holy
Perfect.
shit.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
She did nail it.
What's that stick moving in the bushes? Oh, it's a snake.
All right, let's see. All right, so all right. And then, oh, did I do that one? No, I didn't. So, actually, before we get too much further into this first day of travel, I think this is a good spot for us to take a short break.
Nice. I need to get water.
Perfect. So you can do that. And we will be back in just a few minutes.
We will be right
Yes,
back.
we'll be right back.
Forgot to freaking spell.
Okay, and we are back.
I cast Fireball.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yes.
Fine, I cast Fireball.
Hi. Rib Rob is still away, it seems, so we're just going to. We're gonna feed Gildo with tacos. All right. Hey, Rib Rob is back.
Hey.
He's the ribbiest Rob of all the Robs you've ever met.
Of all the
Hell
Robs
yeah.
you've ever
I
ribbed.
was really hoping that you were gonna say the Robs you ever ribbed.
That's how it should have ended.
Yous guys don't tell me how to talk trash.
All right. Now, got my chair there. And this is a little loud. Turn it down just a little bit. All right, so the first day of travel is more or less uneventful. You are gonna have to knock off at least a day's worth of rations.
Can I do like a survival check to see if I can find food?
You can.
Are my rations?
How about a natural 1?
Sounds amazing.
Guys, I got some tree bark.
Is that what you elves eat?
What are you
It's
talking about?
infected with
That's
termites.
a rock. Levna looks disgusted.
It reminds me of that one
Preferably-
episode in the Avatar where Sokka just finds rocks for nuts.
Pridefully, I try to eat. I like nibble on the rock or gum it.
Oh.
To be
Come on.
fair, he thought it was a turtle.
I will have you make another group check to. Well, actually, no, that's not going to be necessary right now. As you continue moving, you're going move the party marker 1 hex, please. The direction you are going to there. Nope, that's the army marker.
I know, I wanted to move the wrong one.
But there's that. Okay. So you're traveling along. You're traveling due west, and you suddenly encounter a large river.
Nice.
We're not going west. So now we're going to take said river since we're here instead, right?
I'm on the wrong layer.
Because we think we're here,
Yep.
and I'm pretty sure we're here. Because there's water.
Yep. You are 1 hex north.
So now we're going to follow the river that way. And I point to my left.
Okay. So you can get here. That's another day of travel. Let's do. And the army, on the other hand, so that's like 2 days. They would have gotten 1, 2. 3, roughly.
Ruffale.
Ruffling thy feathers. All right.
Verily.
You guys want to do watches? Do some perception checks.
Guess we can do the same order.
Yep. Percepciones.
The third watch is very perceptive.
Nibs gets a 15.
At least it is somewhat better than last time.
To be fair, it's way better than the last time. I think last time Nibs got a 6.
All right.
And Lebna got a 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, here's... that's funny. That's funny. Those rolls. So, that night, during Peter's watch... Oh, where's my... Here. It's over here. So that night during Peter's watch, the rest of the party is asleep. Bannon... Oh, wait. No, Bannon, you are second watch, so...
I'm third watch.
Or third watch, rather. So, oh, you're gonna hate this. So everyone else's perception checks during this watch were at disadvantage to see if you hear what happens. Rib Rob would have been the only one at a straight roll on this. But so Peter, while you're sitting there by the fire, probably just, I don't know, maybe looking over your spells or something.
Yeah. Peter is one to look over spells.
Oh, I should do a... I should have had this open already. Is what I should have done. Peter, in the still of the night, just in the silence, you hear, "Hello, Peter."
Oh. Is this in my head?
Oh no, it's out loud.
Oh.
And Nibs, you actually wake up. You hear it. You hear this.
No. Peter looks up from his spellbook and starts looking around.
What did Nibs hear?
"Hello, Peter." It's a voice Nibs has never heard before.
Does Peter recognize his voice?
It's a voice Peter's heard before.
What?
You turn around, Peter, and you see a man wearing like sky blue robes, the hood pulled over, and he draws, well, before he draws the hood back, you hear a fluttering of wings, and an owl comes from out of apparently nowhere and lands on this man's shoulder.
Is it Mr. Higgins? Oh my gosh.
He pulls his hood back, and there, smiling at you, almost smirking, is Jonah. There you are, Peter.
What the hell? What are you doing here?
Well,
I get up and give him a big hug.
he returns the hug. Says, well, I started out looking for you, actually. You just up and left and didn't say anything. I mean, I wasn't mad, but I was concerned. Wanted to make sure you were okay.
No, I'm sorry.
But my journey ended up becoming somewhat more. And from underneath, like from inside his robes, he pulls out kind of like a little amulet that's similar to the one that Bannon wears.
Oh.
But instead of having a bison's head symbol on it, it is that of the kingfisher. And you would recognize this from things that Jonah had shown you, and back in Vogler during the Kingfisher Festival, all of the imagery that was around for that.
Yeah, he carries the symbol on him. Peter has that.
But it's more so now, Peter.
That's amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah. And the thing is Habakkuk has guided me in this same direction. I don't know if you know or not, but you and your friends here are headed towards a place that was apparently once sacred to that god.
Really? Now, here I thought you were going to say, I don't know if you know, but the gods have returned. But, you know, I have one friend who's close with.
I've been watching for a little while, Peter. I'm sure you've seen some of the signs.
Yep. Peter reaches in his pockets for the acorn beer because fucking Nibs stole it. Well, I don't know, but.
Well, that's a shame. Anyways, but yeah, so I've got my own business that I need to attend to, but I had to see you first. And, you know, put in a good word for me, because I'm going to be headed there myself soon. You know, if you see him. I don't know how this works. God's returning, what kind of...
I know, right? Like, who would have thunk?
All right, Peter. I should probably go. I don't want to wake up your friends.
Sleeping, go away.
I'm already awake.
Peter casts sleep on Nibs.
How many hit points does no? It's,
5d8. I don't think that'll be enough.
No, probably not.
Yeah, that's not enough.
That's nowhere near enough. Ricky, turn on your push to talk.
You know my dad.
Well, shit.
So he will.
Wait, before you go,
My push to talk's on.
are we good? I don't know.
I'm
I
not.
don't know where we are right now.
We'll need to talk. We'll have to figure some things out, but there's more pressing issues at hand.
Yeah.
I've seen this dragon army and what sort of a threat they bring. It's no good for anyone. The problems of the many outweigh the few, I suppose.
That's fair.
I don't mean problems. I shouldn't say that word, Peter. But we'll talk again soon, I'm sure.
We will. Peter wants to give him a little kiss on the cheek before he leaves.
And he will do the same. And Mr. Higgins will fly off. And
Bye, Mr. Higgins.
Jonah.
Backstabs you.
Yes. No, his form shifts. And he begins to shrink. And he turns into a beaver. And he jumps
Nice.
into the water and starts swimming downstream.
Nice beaver. Thanks. I
You cut off there. Jumps in to the river, the water, and starts swimming downstream. Peter just watches him go.
He shows off a little bit while he's swimming, like with his beaver tail. It's like, I don't know. Slaps the water.
Okay. Peter gets back to his watch, a little flustered, because he was not expecting that to happen.
The rest of the watch is uneventful. And the rest of the night goes without any issue. I don't see any. There's no reason to make a bunch of unnecessary dice rolls.
Oh, wow. Kroll's just doing everything right now.
I was just making unnecessary dice rolls.
Yeah, I figured. What was that for now? That. Yeah. Next morning. Oh. Next morning. Let's see. Let's check on the watch. Oh. All right. Grab the book for this one. Okay. Everyone. I need everyone to make a survival check.
If I make it.
Try and do better than last time. Hell yeah!
Yeah, but you're not. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay, there we go.
Nib's got a 17.
Okay. That's
In my
good enough.
first good roll for the night.
That's a very timely first good roll. As you guys are traveling west towards what has been marked as the Blue Phoenix Shrine, which that should make a lot more sense to Peter now. Does Peter mention anything about the previous night's encounter?
Oh yeah. While they're walking, Peter says, so a friend visited me in the middle of the night last night. Yeah, who would have thought way out here?
Yeah, he had a creepy stalker show up.
It was a little odd.
Levna just
Very
looks
stalker-like.
credulous.
No, he's a good guy. Apparently he's going to the same place we are, so we'll probably run into him at some point.
We should still travel together to be safer.
Yeah, I was going to say that when I met him, and then he's like, I got my own shit to do, and left. As a beaver.
What a busy little beaver.
But yeah, we should see him at some point. If you see a guy in sky blue robes and an owl, don't attack him. Or a beaver. Don't attack beavers.
Is the beaver the sky blue robe?
Is the beaver the sky blue robe?
Is the beaver in a sky blue robe?
I wish. That'd be adorable.
That would be adorable. Ow. Okay. Well, so as you guys are traveling, you notice the river has begun to rapidly rise. The canyon that you are traversing through is beginning to flood.
Oh, we're in the canyon.
Now, fortunately, since 3 of you succeeded on the survival check,
Nibs being one of them.
you were able to realize that the water levels were rising quickly enough to climb to higher ground and avoid getting caught in the flash flood. Fortunately, this doesn't really, with the wash being high as opposed to being low before, it isn't really going to impact your travel because it's all difficult terrain. So you're able to move your 2 hexes. But you were fortunate enough to avoid getting caught up in a flash flood just there. And yeah, as you approach that region, that spot there,
We fight adult red dragons.
Yes.
so the wash actually begins to lower, like just as you are nearing the location on your map marked Blue Phoenix Shrine.
Well, it's marked C.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, just you guys there. Now, as you approach, you see that there's a group of humanoids set up just outside of. So you see that the shrine itself, or whatever it is it's carved into the gorge, basically. And camped out in front of the entrance, are a group of people. And I think I actually have a map.
They good people or mean people?
Well,
Guessing by the map, they might be mean.
either that, or I just want to give you a visual. Oh, damn it. I see what happened. They've got all these maps are just set to...
Air quote when he said visual.
Uh-huh. So. You guys, let's see here. I'll put... Here, you know what? I'll put that there. Up.
Up too close.
So, bam, we'll go up over there. So you guys can all go up by the party marker.
I'm not on the map yet.
Put a party marker.
Yeah, you should be able to see through the party
There we
marker.
go. I can see. I couldn't see for the party marker. I can't see for the
I
party
can't
marker.
see anything. There we go.
Alright. Then just drag everyone out.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, got it. Or you got it. Alright. And I can zoom in. Yep. These guys. So as like you see a group of blue-skinned individuals.
Are they blue-skinned and scaly?
They are not scaly.
Blue-skinned and elfy.
They are blue-skinned and elfy.
Are they Silva nasty?
No, they are not.
I would know about these, right?
Yes, you would. So the Kaganesti cousin would be very well aware of the Dimernesti elves, aka the Sea Elves. And yes, these blue-skinned individuals are clearly Sea Elves. I'm not going to drag them all out. Just a few there on the thing to see.
I'll motion for everybody to be careful. These guys can be touchy, right?
Yeah, sometimes. But
I'll call out an Elvish. I'll call out a green.
Alright. And so one of them, he raises a hand in a return greeting and says, "Hail!" And he will, approach and come up and talk to you guys.
Speaking of...
I go, "Oh hell, man, how y'all doing?"
Oh,
And you go, what, Peter?
Speaking of Elvish, I double-checked Discord and my personal notes, and my mentor is an elf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you probably would know Elfish. So.
Yeah.
Elfish, not Elvish. But Elfish.
You know Elvis?
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Type
all
in
right.
Elvis in there.
Oh boy. All right. So this male
In the-
sea elf approaches like, hello. Oh, hi, Kaganesti cousin.
Greetings, cousin. Be careful. I want to let you know there's some evil dragon armies in the area.
Oh, we are aware.
Do you know what happened to the Sylvanosti and the Quillanoski?
I'm not. Why? What happened?
Their homeland has been taken.
Sylvanost is lost. Qualinus is lost.
It's been fallen to the armies of the dragons.
This cursed.
And I'll point back to where we came from, or a general direction of where they are, and they say there's Sylvanosti there looking for some Sylvanosti artifacts or something. About this many days, and I'll give them an estimate of how far away it is.
Well, see,
The old guy's kind of mean.
Oh, I suppose that checks out from what I know of the Sylvanesti.
Right.
Well, we were making our yearly pilgrimage to this temple. Every year, we travel from Thoradin Bay to honor the Sea Lord for his bounty.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
Now, usually we can just swim through, but the waters were chaotic, and we crossed paths with this red dragon army. 4 of ours were captured, including our leader, Yurko. Many others perished in the confrontation.
What are you guys gonna do?
Well, there's not really much we can do.
You can point them out and I'll go kill them.
How many were in this group?
Oh, you're probably speaking Elvish. Never mind.
No, actually, they are speaking common.
I was gonna say I would have switched to common if they speak it, just so the friends can hear.
Oh. I'm not sure where they are. We've got some scouts out looking, trying to figure out where they went, but in the meantime, we, have to continue what we set out here to do, and
It is the way.
This is the way. But I do have. I'm nervous to go in without Yurkel's guidance. I've survived the deadliest depths of the turbidious ocean, but I'm not quite prepared to venture into a mysterious place. At least not to risk my companions' lives. But
Is this temple what we were heading towards anyway?
yes.
I look at my group and go, we're going to their temple. Do you mind if we escort them there?
Well, I mean, I'm afraid Yerkel might be lost forever. But if you can help, then yes, please.
More
Yeah,
than
just
happy
as
to
long
help.
as long as you're forgiving us, we don't know your traditions. In case we do anything we're not supposed to, guide us, and we'll be respectful. But we need to head there anyway as we look for some things on our mission.
Okay.
Do you know of the city of Lost Names?
No, I don't know of any such place, I'm afraid.
No. Have you forgotten any names of a city?
Not that I can recall, but I don't think that answers your question.
Well, if
That was
you
a
can't
wonderfully
recall
worded
it-
question.
If you can't recall it, then
Then perhaps
It's a
Maybe you
lost
forgot it.
that could be. Uh,
Kind of
So-
Schrodinger's city there.
yes. Ah. What brings you all out here anyway? You're looking for this city of lost names.
Yeah, and to kill draconians.
We've run into a Illuminati elf, like we said before, named Dalamar, right? I think his name is Dalamar. And he
think it
sent
might
us
be
on a
Dalamar.
mission to scout these locations to help find him information, as well as hopefully get some information on where we're looking, why he uses his resources to figure out what he knows to share that information with us.
We also do need to do something about the dragon army.
Well, I'm all for that. Well, okay. Here's the rundown. The shrine here, it's a sacred place. It's dedicated to an old deity. We only know him as the Sea Lord. But we do need to make an offering, and he brings out this pouch, and he dumps it into his hand, and you see these deep blue sea pearls. But I'm not quite sure how to get in.
It's very beautiful.
Indeed. And you stand before the doors. There's an ancient algae-covered double door made of white granite standing before you. It is etched with an eroded image of a majestic bird with outstretched wings. And Peter recognizes it immediately as a symbol of Habakkuk.
Yes!
Bannon would also.
I messaged you in Discord and I was like, hey, is this that guy?
Oh. And then, yeah, you recognize it as the symbol of the blue phoenix, the symbol of the god Habakkuk, the god of seas and animal life. Now, Ishvaren's like, okay, so Yurko always opened this door by saying a specific prayer, but I don't know it.
I go up to the door and I go, over the teeth and through the gums. Look out, tummy, here it comes.
Nope.
I've that one before.
Nope. Nothing happens. Is that?
Peter is going to look for like a place these pearls, like, because that's what I think of immediately. Just like indentations in the wall, or just something around to put them into.
Okay. You don't see anything like that outside of the doors here. Actually, I think I have to move you again. Yes.
Were you worried we were going to get in a fight with these guys?
No, I just wanted to have like different scenery than just the map. And don't worry, I will set you guys up here in a second. You're going to be at the bottom of the screen, so if you want to drag your tokens to the bottom of it, you can do that. I'll bring out...
Be a great time for Jonah to show up. isn't like
Asshole.
I mean we're in like really arid and dry.
Yes, but with the way the wash is, it's not
I love you, Lewis.
it's not because of like rainfall or torrential downpours or anything like that. It's it's tidal effects from the moons on the nearby ocean, and that's what causes the flooding in this area.
Oh, I wasn't like wondering about the flooding. Honestly, I didn't realize we were in the water.
Oh well, yeah, but it's only like a foot deep here.
I got you.
It's low.
I was more thinking like, why is there algae? You know, if it's all hot and dry. But now it makes more sense.
Nibs is going to use shape water to create a little hole for him to stand in so he stays dry.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, so and Peter, make a straight wisdom roll. And actually, anybody else? Bannon, you can also.
The wisdom.
Yeah. And actually, like, oh yeah, so like, it occurs to both of you that Isfern keeps calling Habakkuk the Sea Lord. Maybe he doesn't know the god's name. That it's like forgotten.
Uh,
Hmm.
Something about Habakkuk is in this little. Where is it here?
So when you say that, when you say Habakkuk, the doors begin to swing open.
Oh. I was really confused for a minute.
Oh. Do you know the magic word?
In the name of the god Habakkuk. Yeah.
Habakkuk. Oh. You know that, yeah. That is what Yerkel would say.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like, him and Carrie Joe look, they're buds in a way.
All right. So, as the doors open, you can see before you a long room. A long room stretches ahead, its walls carved with motifs of rolling waves. A ceiling supported by twin pillars glows with faint blue light. At the rear of the chamber stands an altar carved with coral-like designs. Behind it rises a sizable granite sculpture depicting the bird from the shrine's entrance, its outstretched wings wreathed in flames. An archway opens into a chamber to the west, while a simple stone door stands in the wall to the east. And Ishvern enters. He's like, please, this way. We must cleanse ourselves before going deeper into the shrine. And he heads over into this chamber. What do you guys do?
I follow.
I'm going to be following, using shape water to keep myself dry.
Okay. So in the center of this little room here, there is a 3-foot-high brass basin that is filled with clear water. A relief ornaments the walls, depicting great seabirds dipping into the waves alongside leaping fish and whimsical creatures. So Ishvern immediately heads over to the basin and begins to like wash his hands and his face with the water from the pool, and he encourages all of you to do the same. He's like, please cleanse yourselves. You must cleanse yourselves before entering the sacred place.
I cleanse myself and cleanse Cassie.
Okay.
Just dip her little paws and
Yep, and watch her little mullet, her little face there.
All of a sudden, I break out into song. Like, splish splash, I was taking a bath. And then I start cleaning myself.
if we're speaking Elvish, we need to do Elvis impressions. That's how it's gonna work now.
All right. So you guys all wash up.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody gains 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Hey, I didn't even have to kill anybody to get those.
Yeah.
Have to cast any spells.
And then Ishvern comes out and goes into the thing and steps up to the altar there. Let's see. Yeah, and you feel refreshed after washing up. So it's like, oh no, we must continue on this way. And goes through into this room here. So the passageway is empty. It is still lit with that soft blue light. It appears that this light is illuminating everything. It seems to be coming from seashells or other like coral-like objects that protrude from the walls seem to be emanating this light. But yeah, as you go through, there's, the hall is empty, but there is a door, and there is an inscription written on the door in Elvish. So Crawl and Peter would both be able to read, and Ishran would translate as well. Honor those who came before and walk on. That is what the inscription says. Come, we must walk on, I guess. Oh, hold on one sec. Oh, no. Actually, hold up. Keep that shut.
Sorry, the gods just slammed the door in my face.
Oh, sorry. Nope, you're good. I have to move, Oh, yeah, you can open it. Sorry, I didn't realize she wasn't in there with y'all.
As we have immense trouble getting the door open.
Mm-hmm.
It's the doors, man.
Alright, so inside of this chamber here, There are alcoves to the west and east that hold waist-high stone sarcophagi sculpted with images of shells and graceful sea creatures. Let's see. So, Bannon and Tassie, you are by that. Oh, here, I'll move Ishvern. So, Peter, you can see
I'll
there's
be right back.
there are inscriptions on both of the sarcophagi.
Ooh, all right.
So the one nearest Bannon and Tassie says in Elvish, Ewinthel, our devoted first priest.
Ewinthel, our devoted first priest. All right. This is a grave for a priest named Ewinthel.
I grabbed some of the water and splash it on the sarcophagus, and and I was like, I honor thee, Ayo Wen.
I already forgot.
Well, I mean, he's just trying to say, the word.
Yeah.
It's the word, but I was like, Ayo Wen. So there's no, we don't speak Elvish.
Okay. Of course he left. Alright. And then over on the other sarcophagi, there is an inscription that reads, Herzon, who built this prayer in stone.
Curzon?
Herzon.
Curzon.
Herzon with an H.
Curzon. Okay. Curzon.
And
He built this prayer.
I'm back.
oh, good. You're just in time, Mr. Passive Perception of 16.
Damn.
I'm pretty observant.
You are and loud. Alright, so there are inscriptions on the sarcophagi inside this chamber. On the eastern sarcophagus near Bannon, it reads, Ewinthel, our devoted first priest. On the sarcophagus next to Peter, it reads, Herzon, who built this prayer in stone. But while you are looking over these inscriptions and things on your own, you notice that Kroll notices that there's a design on the lid of the sarcophagus that resembles the layout of the shrine. However, this image is different. It shows it features a secondary passage leading out of this room to the southwest.
I point that out, and then I look around the southwest.
It's a good time for Peter to try Sagaciones.
Oh, you can make a perception check.
Oh. Not as good as Enthos.
Oh, unless what did you want to do?
And so look at the walls, see if I can notice any cracks or like hidden doorways or anything like that.
Yeah, that's a perception check. Do you want to add anything to either of those roles?
Yes. Unlike whenever Brimble killed, or Bannon killed Brimble, I will listen to the hint.
Can I make a perception check?
You can.
We have to honor these guys.
I'm gonna take the DM's hint and add to the roll, and use Dark One's blessing.
Use Rabbi Jen's blessing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And add 3. Ironically, it is actually the same thing in this case. So I got a 21.
All right. Well, Nibs, you aren't anywhere near the secret door, but Kroll is, and he does find...
You said I could make a check.
I said you could. I didn't say you'd find anything.
Hashtag bullshit. I rolled a natural 20. I jumped to the moon.
Damn it.
Alright, guys.
Roll
let's go to
initiative.
the
You're
moon
about to fight a cow.
now.
Oh, boy.
Gotta protect the cheese in the sky.
All right. So
You
there...
found Aaron Rodgers' castle.
There is a door there, and it opens. Or do you open it, I should say?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
He's
you
just
open the
fighting the cow.
door. We are fighting a cow. Steps ascend into a room covered in thick black algae. At the center of the room, bring in Scrab out there. At the center of the room stands a well from which emanates the sound of distant waves and the cries of seabirds. It's like, yes. Right, I forgot all about this part. I wasn't sure what to do with the pearls. Let's see. So Ishvern moves to the side of the well. He softly speaks a brief prayer in Elvish, and then empties several dozen blue pearls from his pouch into the well.
Several dozen. Wow.
Nibs, did you stayed out there? And Bannon?
No, I went in. I just.
No, I'll go in.
Okay. So you all would have seen this. And Ishvern then turns and thank you for helping me complete this duty.
Duty.
Well, I guess that's about really all that you need to know. You guys all receive a supernatural gift, a charm, a blessing.
Oh.
Because you all went through this area and were decent folks about it.
Except the cow that I killed.
Yes, except for the cow. So, as you guys are leaving the shrine, you are all blessed with Habakkuk's blessing. Habakkuk blesses your travels through the northern wastes. This charm grants you advantage on the survival checks made to notice the wash's waters rising. Additionally, while traveling, you and up to 5 other creatures with you ignore difficult terrain outdoors in the northern wastes, allowing you to move at double the pace listed on the northern wasteland travel table.
Damn.
So in
Nice.
other words,
More.
it lets you move at normal pace. This charm will disappear 24 hours after you leave the northern wastes.
Oh, okay.
Spell Habakkuk.
Habbakuk.
Thank you, Habakkuk.
And so, as you guys are leaving the shrine, as you guys are heading back out the main doors,
Wait, what did the sea elf call Habakkuk?
Sea Lord.
See, Lord, same thing Ispin called him as well.
Feeling the blessing of God for the first time will deeply affect my character.
Peter, do you have inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't remember that off the top of my head. You mentioned it a while ago. Earlier this session.
I don't talk about Ispin.
Yeah, you did. Very briefly.
Okay. I will take your word for it. 'Cause I do not remember that, but that's all right. So yeah, as you guys are heading out of the shrine, a sea elf approaches Ishvern, and starts conversing with him in Elvish. And of course, Peter and Kral would be able to translate, and the conversation is something along the lines of, we found where our captured companions have been taken. There's a dragon army camp in the middle of a murky lake.
Oh.
And that's where they are. And Ishvern's like, oh, couldn't I don't suppose it'd be too much to ask for you to rescue my companions. I don't have much to offer, but I do still have some of these deep sea pearls. And he brings out his pouch, and there's still quite a few pearls in there, and just to so there's no ambiguity. It's 750 steel worth of pearls.
Is one of them worth 100 still?
Oh, that's a good question.
I was curious because he went on that big old hunt, and now it just has one handed to him.
I know, right? That's exactly what I was thinking.
I mean, quite possibly. I mean, there's a few of them there. It's like, please, if you can rescue my companions, these pearls will be yours.
And you have no problem with me killing the Draconians, right?
Of course not.
Oh, awesome.
He spits.
My eyes burn with a quiet rage at the idea of finally being able to kill some of the sons of bitches associated with the people who wiped out my tribe.
We live for killing those dragon army people.
And I will move back to this map. And the Sea Elf Scout will mark a location on your map. Maybe. Here we go.
I don't see anything new.
You should.
It's the I.
It's north.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
way up.
Oh, it's under my skill. Yeah, it's under my skills. But I mean, we moved twice far. What do we move 4 of these a day now?
Yes. But
I say we go straight to I and take care of it.
So we'll be going through E, so we can check out E on the way. Yes.
E is where you are to meet up with Dalamar at some point as well. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, okay. So that's not.
So we don't need to go to E. We can just go right by it.
All right.
Oh,
Did we start at B?
B is the elf camp. You guys like
So yeah.
the army camp started over at A, Wrecker's Edge.
So we
under
just need
Alcatraz.
D, I. We just need to explore D and I. Got it.
See, or we could do DIE.
I'd rather do I, D, E.
I.
ED. But if we do
I-
DIE, we might die.
Oh boy.
I'd rather do I, D, E. Let's
But,
go. Let's go.
I tell
I want to do DIE.
I tell the sea elf, we have some companions that are traveling, an army of humans that are traveling this way. If you could let them know that we are going to rescue.
Well, thank you for telling me that there's an army coming that is friendly. If we would have seen an army approaching, we would have hid.
Just make sure they're not the blue and scaly kind.
It should be an army of round ears.
Yeah, and
Or
you get
Rens.
you guys are red dragon army. I don't know where all
I
this.
thought we were going after the blue dragon army.
I mean, in my opinion, we should just kill all of the dragon armies.
The red dragon army is the one that's been causing all the problems in this area.
Oh, okay.
The blue dragon army is responsible for taking out Sylvanesti,
Okay.
according to Dalamar and the elves.
I got you. I guess since we've been talking about it, I thought they were over here.
We go into I.
Okay, well, I don't think we're going
Aye,
anywhere else tonight. I think this is going to be where we're going to wrap up for today. Because it is starting to get to be that time when we usually stop playing. But
Yep.
you guys are headed straight for the camp then? That's the plan?
That's what I would want to do.
Well, I will be prepared for whichever direction you guys decide to go, even if you go random. But yeah,
I'm gonna go in the ocean. Let's go sailing.
it's gonna become a seafaring adventure.
Yeah. We're gonna become pirates.
All right. Well, thank you everyone
I
for
hope we get boarded so I could shoot them off the boat.
joining us. We had a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out. We are going to raid out. Before we do that, why do I always feel like I rush through these things? I'm sorry, Lewis. Are you saying I keep cutting you off?
I just said whoops because I forgot my other part of my job.
Oh.
While you're doing that, I will go searching.
Okay, so, oh, Ricky's gone. We're gonna raid out. Be sure to join us on Sunday, where we continue the our squared circle game in the wrestling world of chaotic championship wrestling. See who's going to become the first world title holder, maybe, or at least who's going to be in that in the running. Who gets through the first round? That's what we're going for.
Should I do it? Should I do the road dog thing?
Sure.
We're trying to determine who will be the Chaotic Championship Heavyweight Champion of the world.
There we go. So that's what we're doing Sunday. On Monday,
Are you not familiar with the road dog thing?
it's been years, dude.
I should do the whole road dog thing
It's-
and not just the end.
But yeah, this Monday we are not returning to Centervale. This Monday we are returning instead to Strixhaven to continue our adventures at Wizard School. Totally no
Yeah, I have more
copyright
classes to fail.
infringement. Yeah, and we'll talk about that too. Is I think you got I think we forgot about doing the rerolls and stuff because you should have had. Oh wait, I don't think you studied.
No,
Never
I
mind.
did the No, we did the study groups, and I studied, and I did the re-rolls, and I could not roll higher than an 8.
But we did forget about student dice from relationships. So like your friends could have potentially
did.
helped. So
But I don't think I have any friends at home.
we'll figure it out. So until next time, Guildies, thank you. We love you. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
Have a
Bye,
good
everybody.
night.
Have a good night. And then I'm going to do...